Hey, welcome to the Mind and Body Awareness Meditation. I left some of John's lecture at the beginning of this meditation just to remind you of what we're really trying to accomplish here. So just take those couple minutes listening to the big why of how important this is, and then continue with the meditation. Have a great practice and keep showing up.
As we become more aware of the thinking mind and then the body's sensations, um, we add perspective that we are not of the mind and the body. Yes, we're in it, but we're not of mind and body. And then I know you guys talked about this last week. The mind and body are just a part of that impermanence, right? We won't have that mind and body forever. And even every single day, that mind and body, they're different. We're a little bit different today than we were yesterday. We're a little bit different now, half an hour into this session than we were at the very beginning in mind and body. You may have heard the saying something to the effect of the a man who steps into a river is never the same man. He's never the same man, and the river is never the same because both are always changing. So the same man can never step into the same river because we're always changing. Uh, so that's a way to think about. But don't think about that impermanence in a way that is negative. Embrace that impermanence, and come back and observe what it is we are. These vessels that we're in as that host of that flesh and blood human experience. Um, Will always likes to talk about this being something like taming of a wild horse. I have horses, and I can tell you from experience, the wild horses that are not broken are very different. But once those horses are tamed, much like our body and our mind, they become trusted allies, and we can actually spend time with these horses, which if you're not familiar or you haven't spent time with horses, they're incredibly spiritual beings. Just being around them, you don't have to ride them, but just being around them. But that's a whole different topic. But once we tame our mind and when we tame our bodies like these horses, then those our minds, our bodies become like trusted allies. Um, and we can use them the way that we want to rather than the way that just kind of random. And now it may sound like I'm getting a little too out there, but hopefully I'm not losing you guys. So um, that said, we've got about 10 minutes left. I'm going to run you guys through a specific guided meditation that is going to help you to become more aware of those physical and emotional and mental sensations, but it's all about awareness. So that said, let's go ahead and again get comfortable, whatever that looks like for you. And me personally, I like meditating in a chair. I know Will has much more flexibility than I do, and he can do the lotus position for the whole hour, sitting on a couple of blankets. But I don't mind sitting in a chair. I don't think that necessarily makes any type of difference. But bottom line is try to get comfortable, but be awake, be alert. Again, that can be the straight back, not necessarily rigid, but the straight back. And if closing your eyes feels comfortable, then I invite you to do so. And let's just start by taking a deep breath in through your nose, down into your belly first, then into your chest, and then exhaling slowly through our mouth. And inhaling again, inhaling, if you can imagine, inhaling strength and awareness. And as you let that go, just imagine releasing any tension, any anxiety that you may be holding. And let's do that one more time. Nice deep breath in through your nose, down into your belly, and then into your chest, holding and release. One more. Hold and release. And even with that short number, I may have lost count, but it doesn't matter. Now we're at least aware of our breath, and that's a place to start. And we're just going to go ahead and return to our natural rhythm of breathing, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Nothing forced, but just being aware of it. Feeling your chest and belly rise and fall. Noticing the sensations of the air entering through your nostrils, filling your lungs, and then releasing and escaping, if you will, back into the world. And this simple act of breathing, it keeps you present and connected and rooted into the here and the now. And now we're going to do a shifting from that breath awareness to a simple body scan. And I want you to bring your attention to the very top of your head and notice any sensations there. It might be pressure, it might be lightness, it might be tingling, or even no sensation at all. Just being aware of that. And then allow your focus to move down to your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyes. Notice if there's any tension, relaxation, or maybe you can even notice the physical sensation of your eyelids touching one another. Continue this pattern as you move your awareness down your body, from your eyes to your nose, to your cheeks, your lips, your chin and neck. Feel any sensation that arises, again, without any judgment, just simply observing. Now shift your attention to your shoulders, your arms, your hands, and observe any feeling of weight, of warmth or coolness, or any other sensation. Not feeling the need to necessarily identify these sensations, but just being aware of them. Let your awareness travel back up your arms to your shoulders, and then down your chest and upper back. Continue to your midsection. Again, here, pausing to feel the rise and fall of your breath in your abdomen. Notice the sensations of your clothing against your skin, the temperature, the areas of tightness or ease. Move down to your hips, your thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and finally your feet. And again, observe each part with a gentle curiosity. What sensations are there or not there? That is a physical awareness. Now let's work on our mental awareness. With your body relaxed, turn your attention inward to your thoughts. Notice what's on your mind without trying to change it. Don't push back, just be aware of them. Are your thoughts fast or slow? Are they focused on the past, the present, the future maybe? All these thoughts, imagine these thoughts as leaves floating on a gently flowing stream. You see these thoughts, these leaves come into your view. You see them float. They float by, and then they drift away out of your view. But you are aware that they were there. You are aware of them when you see them. This stream is constant, but each leaf, each thought is temporary. That's your mental awareness. And now shift your focus to your emotions, and let's feel our emotional awareness. What are you feeling right now? Emotionally, what are you experiencing right now? Perhaps you can feel joy, frustration, calmness, or something else. Observe these emotions, much like we did the thoughts before. Observe these emotions without any attachment or judgment. They are not you. You are not defined by these. They are merely passing through you. And now take a deep breath in, bringing your attention back to your physical body and feel the weight of your body on the chair or the floor. Start to bring some movement back, maybe wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, rolling your shoulders, rolling your head. If your eyes were closed, go ahead and start to blink them open. And that is the mental and physical self-awareness meditation.